And this auspicious day, we, the student of Aditya School of Business Management, are here to conduct a HR documentary with Mr. Prem Kumar, a recruitment specialist, Sterling Oil Exploration and Gas Production Company. We welcome you, sir. Let's get into the session, sir. Now, could you please say us the bond with the company you are now working, sir?
So yeah, basically the company that I am working is Sterling Oil Exploration Energy Production Company. That's in Nigeria. So basically we do a business of crude oil and LPG, LNG and power plant. So this is the main process business that we are on to Nigeria. So this is the overall concept that you are into the business. So in oil and gas, mainly it's oil and gas industry. So my role is that I am a recruiter there. So recruitment plus strategic implementation. So this is my role. This is my role there actually. Yeah, this is the overall about me.
Okay, sir.
So anything that you want to know, so we will let into the session actually. We go into the session. What are the questions that you can start?
Okay, sir. Can sir.
Sir, I am Sandhya. Prem, generally job description speaks about the job, whereas can you please share us how you develop the JD?
So your question is that how you want to develop the JD, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, the JD depends on the position. If it is an IT requirement, it depends. If it is a non-technical requirement, non-technical means it's a civil. Basically, I told that it's oil and gas industry, right? So we do recruit for both IT and non-IT, sometimes like finance, sometimes cyber security. It depends on the positions. So JD will be, generally depends on the positions. What are the JD, for example, if it is a cyber security? Okay, I hope you are aware about cyber security, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if it is a cyber security, okay. So the position is an IT, definitely. The person should be, it be in IT. So in cyber security, we called an red dot developer and blue dot developer. So if for organization, so we need absolutely red dot developer. I will give you the basic difference between red dot developer and blue dot developer. So red dot developer is a person who can handle the entire team of an IT. Even some of, basically Nigeria is a hacking country. So many hacking is there. So our corporate is in Nigeria. So definitely we need a cyber security team that be and strong people. Definitely we will recruit only a red dot developer. So it means that, so the person should be strong in IT skills. So if someone is hacking our data,
okay.
So there is a person should be good knowledge about the ethical hacking and penetration. I don't know about like you are aware of ethical hacking and penetration, but it's still okay. Are you aware of ethical hacking and penetration, right? Or no? So this is a tool actually we are using in IT. Okay, I'm just giving the example for cyber security. Don't depth into the technical. Okay. So if it depends on the persons. If it is a cyber security, we just go for the experience and where we are hiring and who is our client. If example, I did a headhunting for 2 months before. Okay. So for headhunting, I want to generate the JD of our own. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for headhunting, I want to generate a JD of my own. So how we do headhunting? So there is a word called USP, unique selling price. For example, if the company called Accenture and the company called Deloitte, if I am working in Accenture, so I want to headhunt the people from IBM. Okay, I am people from IBM. So without the details, I can't be able to headhunt, right? So directly, how can go and approach the candidate? So this is the XYZ position. Can you come and join in my company? No one is ready to join in my company, right? So before getting into the candidate, so I want to just go in between to get the personal details, like where the candidate is working, what are the benefits the candidate is getting from my competitor company, right? So what are the accommodations they are giving and what are the IT culture they are using? Like till Friday, mostly IT people won't work for more than Friday. Definitely they will ask till Friday we can work, Saturday, Sunday we need definitely we need a leave. So this is the basic accommodations we want to gather before we can reaching the candidate. So this is why I'm selling, this is a job description actually. I'm creating for my own, for my headhunting. Okay. So this is the basic details. I am just gathering for the about the candidate. What is the salary expectation about the candidate? What is the lodged down salary from the competitor company? So this is a thing that for me actually, it's a view or like basic view about the candidate to shortlist easily. without knowing anything about the candidate, if we go and approach in the sense, right? It goes in a wrong recruitment process.
Yes.
It's just the conversation will wind up from the pep talk. That's it. Nothing more than that. So recruitment is failed. So the result will be zero. So that comes to on JD point, before you're going to hire some candidates, okay? Just give the brief what you exactly need. What is the client company and what is the requirement that you exactly just you're looking for or going to work for. So first we want to observe that. And definitely we want to, the term called mapping, client mapping. Client mapping in the sense, so it just starts from the education to overall the job description. So what is the client salary and what is the responsibility and what is the qualification and how much is the notice period. This is the thing before we getting into the job description, we want to go through. And this is the way to develop the job.
All right, sir.
Okay.
I got it right?
Hi, sir.
Or I'm going to speed manner.
No, sir, we can understand. It's good.
Okay.
I'm Murugan, sir.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Same here. Yeah. You are also from Tuticorin, right?
Yeah, sir, we are all from Tuticorin.
Okay, fine.
Okay, as you are the HR, what are the qualities you would expect from a candidate? Would you prefer the good attitude?
See, actually, first is self-discipline. It's much important. If quality doesn't matter, if you are so self-disciplined, right? You are zero. For example, it's if you are not knowledge about 0% knowledge, but you are traveling to a next country. Definitely, self-discipline is 100%. The quality will be directly, proportional to your self-discipline. So no need to worry about the qualities. Fine. So first, what I'll say is self-discipline. The person is self-disciplined, right? And punctuality. So this is the most important thing in corporate. What?
Okay.
Hi, sir. I am Nanmati.
Hi, Nanmati.
Recruitment is attracting and sourcing of candidates. So, how you source candidates, either by internal or external?
We have own parent companies of strength of 5,000 plus employees. So basically, we do internal hiring as well as external hiring, both. So, is that what is your question actually?
Okay. Okay, Prem. Could you please share us regarding about that selection process?
Selection process.
Yes, sir.
See, actually, in recruitment, we have first before going into the session, I want to just brief about what is recruitment. So everyone knows, just how is the selection process or what is this XYZ. Before going to the session, I want to know about anyone knows the recruitment first.
Yes, sir. Recruitment is like attracting and sourcing of candidates from variable sources. Like recruitment can be done either in internal or external. It's like every company needs to hire a talent regularly. So that recruitment is done in order to get a talent into their organization. So that recruitment is done.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. What I was saying is right, but just for the knowledge, actually, I want to add some points. Okay. Just for your future. Don't mistake me. Actually, I'm not correcting you. Just for your future, I'm saying.
No issues, sir.
So recruitment is just attracting the potential customers. But if just you are spending 7 hours in a day, okay, it's not mean that I am a recruiter. If you are sourcing the CVs for just a 1 hour, it's the exact potential CVs that gives you results that makes some sense in organization. So in performance appraisal, you are the person can do something for your organization, right? So I can tell that I can source 100 series in a day. Is it making any sense? Not at all. So the first term is that potential series. This is the main keyword for the recruitment. So potential series must. And recruitment is nothing but recruitment is a positive process. Okay, first the thing is we have so many models in HR like talent management, R&D, and even HR developer, strategic implementation, payroll, compliance, grievance. Okay, but recruitment is a term which is art actually. Even exactly every department is an art, but recruitment is a sense we want to just get into the candidate. If you are my candidate, I want to observe the skills. What are the skills that you have? So I want to give you a space. Then and then only you can just give me a space. What are the skills that you have? So right. So we want to just share communication inside these candidates. Like what I'm saying is audible to you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So you want to give the gap understand the candidates. Some people are there actually, they are modern mode, like they're just one-way communication. What are the description I have, I will share to the candidate. But from candidate point of view, the knowledge what I'm getting is zero. Got it? So
Okay,
first thing is potential series. Okay, potential series that you want to mention in your point. And apart from that is recruitment is a process that we are recruit for now, right person for the right time for the right skill set. Are you getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If you want, you can note also. Okay, recruitment is a positive process. Recruiting the person, okay, for the right person for the right time, right skill set at the right cost.
Okay, sir.
What is my point, right?
Yes,
If
sir.
you're going
got
to
it.
recruit the person, you're going to recruit the people from for the company, right skill set. If people are having the skill set, without zero skill set, there is no use for the recruitment, right?
Yes, sir. Correct.
So right skill set, right cost. If company is allocating, for example, web developer position will be 3 LPA per annum, but you are just recruiting for 5 LPA, it's not making any sense at all. The candidate definitely will be rejected at the final round. So for the right cost, so
Okay,
right place at the right time. So this is the major process of the recruitment.
okay, sir. Sir, could you say us what sort of recruitment selection process you go on? At that time, what kind of test you undergo with a candidate?
Okay, so the process that we go through is we have mostly worked for the portal called Naukri. You are aware of Naukri portal, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
what
Yes,
you're
sir.
using in Android phone is different. What the corporate is using the Naukri is different. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So right now I'm not using my laptop. I can share my screen. Okay, fine. So it's fine. The tool that I am using is Naukri, Shine, Monster, and we have my own software called Bono. We develop for our parent company. If we recruit any software like SharePoint or Bono, this is nothing but what the India is using like Monster or Naukri. So we implement of our own. If required, we implement because we have cybersecurity team of our own IT team. So
Okay,
we if required in future, we develop. So these are tools that majorly I am using in for the Boolean search, LinkedIn. This is the social medias to get connected with people. Yeah, this is the tools that I am using.
Okay, sir. After recruiting, after process of recruiting, some sort of tests will be given to evaluate a candidate's skill, no, sir? What sort of test you undergo with a candidate?
Definitely, if just we have recruit the candidate for XYZ position, we don't go for blindly to what is the skills, what is the education. This is not your format. We have some cultural figment, the name called cultural figment. Based on this, we approach the candidate. For example, what is the communication skills? Is it like fluent or like moderate or like okay? Is it okay? This is the first thing. How jealous, like the people is like ready to work with the team, the corporate culture, or we can ready to relocate, or how optimistic you are. Okay. So these are the things that we have around 18 cultural figment. So based on that, we are just filter the candidates. If required, I can share you the cultural figment form. It will be more useful for your reports.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Prem, could you please?
Yeah.
Can I ask?
Yeah, sure. You can go.
Could you please tell us the onboarding process of your company?
Okay. So you want to know about my onboarding process? Right?
Yeah, sir.
Yes.
See, I'm working in overseas. So the onboarding is something different. If you're working in India, the onboarding is something different. So
Yes.
it's like I will give an example for my company. What I have, how can I onboard the candidate? Okay. So after the recruitment is done, after the interview is done, offer letter release, everything is done. I want to follow up the candidate till the candidate is joining in Nigeria successfully. So that the time it's a called successful joining. Till that, if the candidate is not joining, it's name called pipeline. The candidate is in pipeline. So we just close the position. That's it. Okay. If candidate is joined in Nigeria, so till that actually we want to maintain the documents about the candidate, and I want to maintain the visa process of the candidate. I want to maintain the biometric of the candidate. I want to maintain the ticket ticket or details about the candidate, and I want to maintain the document verification. What I did for the candidate. Example, it's Srirani is joining in Nigeria. Okay, so I want to maintain his reports till he's joining. Once you join in the company, so first day is an induction. I want to give brief about my company, what is Sterling Oil and what is the business that we are into and what is the headquarter and how much headcount that are in my company and how unique USP. I told about USP, right? So USP is nothing but unique selling pricing. So it's nothing but how different between if company called Reliance and Shell. Of course, they are competitor for us. Hope about Reliance, right? Reliance, Bharat,
Yeah.
Shell. This
Yes,
is the competitor company for us. So USP is nothing but how different, how unique compared to Reliance and Shell. So how unique we are. So that is the main difference. Okay? The concept of USP. Okay. If you are going to hire the candidate, you want to definitely go for USP. So this is the accommodation we have give for you from the PS compared to previous company. So this is the culture we are using. So compared to previous company, so this it will be useful for to recruit the candidate. We go for the seniors. Definitely, I am hiring for the seniors only. There is no freshers. If I am hiring for the seniors, definitely the interview will be I am the candidate. I feel like I am the candidate. They are the interview for us. They will ask question me, what culture that you are following, and what is you are doing, and what is this that. So we want to ready for that. If in that time actually I want to discuss with my senior, I will get back to you. It will definitely give you a bad exposure or bad experience to the candidate. So
So
Okay.
learning the
So-
culture, like the two countries' culture is very much important when we recruit in overseas.
see, it's not a culture actually. It depends on law. If Nigeria is following different law and India is
Yes,
following different law, I'm telling about HR. The HR law will
Yes,
be totally different. Indian law is I don't know about. I don't have good exposure in Indian law, but I have some knowledge about the Nigerian law. See,
Okay,
we work for 7 days. There is no Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and there is no Diwali, Pongal. So we work for 7 days because 24/7 we want to explore the oil. So
Okay.
we are into oil and gas business. So there is no Diwali, Pongal for us. It depends on law, and there is no work time is 10 hours there for us. For HR department, it's 9 hours. Okay. And in India, if you give extra 1,000, 2,000 also, no one will work for after 8 hours. And that's called
Yes.
OT. You want to pay extra pay for that. Okay. It
yes,
depends on the law. It depends on law.
Okay, sir.
I got it right? Got my point, right?
Yes, sir.
yes,
We
sir,
got
yes.
Yeah. So your friend
Thank-
actually, what is his name? Arnie? The person before. ஒரு பையன் பேசிட்டு இருந்தாலும் அவன் பேர் என்ன?
Yeah, sir, it's me. Tell me, sir. My name is Murugan, sir.
Oh, Murugan, sorry, actually. You got about the clear view about onboarding, right? Anything that you
Yeah,
want to
sir.
clear?
Yeah, sir. Perfectly understood, sir.
Prem,
Yeah.
probation period helps candidates to know the exact job and their role. For that, what sort of training will the employee undergo?
Can you please repeat your question, please?
Probation period helps candidates to know the exact job and their role. For that, what sort of training will the employee undergo?
Actually, still I'm not getting your question. I'm sorry.
Sir, after onboarding
it's like-
process, what is the training the employee will undergo? Like on the job training or off the job training?
Okay, this is a hard question, right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, I'll give you answer. See, actually, in oil and I'll just give you an example for oil and gas industry. There's so many industries, service industry, manufacturing, okay, service industry, so many FMCG. But I'll just give you a brief about oil and gas. Okay. So
Okay,
your question will be differs from session to session. So service industry is following some culture, and logistics industry is following some culture. So we are just what are the culture we are following in oil and gas industry? Okay, I'll give you a brief. See, basically we have onshore and offshore. The culture what we are using is onshore and offshore. Definitely, if we example if I hire a fresher or petroleum engineer, definitely we can't take the risk directly just go and work with the plant. 2 years before we just like due to our mistake, our senior mistake, the boiler got totally blessed and 500 people near just got be affected. Depends on the pressure. So in oil and gas industry is just hazards is the main risky area compared to others like manufacturing, service, logistics. It's a really risky job in oil and gas industry. Definitely we go for the training actually the first day. The first profession is 6 months. Definitely the candidate want to take the provision actually. For 6 months is the provision period. So candidate undergoes the training. If the provision is good, the candidate passes selection, like the provision, definitely we'll renewal the visa process and we be a permanent employee. The candidate got failed in this provision period, like the performance is not good, for example. So we'll think about it and we'll get on hold, and after going to an India, just we'll let you know, or we'll get back to you. So this is the thing. And the procedure, what you are following is we are directly going into the plant actually. We take the candidate and directly taking to the plant. For 6 months, the candidate will work for the plant only to get a good exposure about the technical.
Okay.
It depends if it is an onshore or offshore. It depends.
Okay.
You know about onshore and offshore, right?
Yes, sir, we know. Onshore, offshore.
Okay.
Yes. Next, to whom, after recruitment process and everything, to whom a personality will be there, higher authority will be there, to whom we have to report the thing, sir.
Definitely. Our company culture or our matrix will be, see, I am a junior recruiter. I'm not a senior person that you're expecting like 5 years, 6 years. I'm just 1.5 year experience. That my first job is in Nigeria, basically. See, my role is that I want to clear 2 rounds of an interview. First round of an interview and second round of interview. Totally 5 rounds that we are basically our company takes. So first 2 rounds I will be clear. First round of interview, just basic interview. It's a telephonic, just to take the communication skills. Second round of interview is just HR round, junior HR round. How the candidate perception, how his attitude, how is the communication skills. Are you willing to relocate to Nigeria? Just for the sake of time for their speed. Before taking into the head recruiter, I want to clear those things, because head recruiter will not waste our time. We don't have time. So third round is a technical round. If I'm taking a position for mechanical engineer, so I want to schedule the interview with the concerned person for mechanical engineer team, HOD, head of department. After the candidates clearing that session, third session, definitely I will go for a final HR round. So it's a head of talent and acquisition team. Once the talent and acquisition team, head of HR, clear if okay, this candidate is eligible to come Nigeria, you can join. It will go to COO, because COO is a commanding person for our company. The COO have a pep talk, because see, traveling over the seas is not very easy actually. So many candidates actually, they can join just for the curiosity. Okay, I can go for abroad. Within 3 days, they will tell that I want to go to my home country. Please send me back, because we are investing for per candidate 7 lakhs. Visa, ticket, biometric, room, accommodation, 7 lakhs per head. Okay. So definitely company cost recovery department will suffer loss. So it happened, this mistake happens, depends on exactly HR team. So definitely all over the departments come for HR team. This is your mistake. So you want to take the responsibility for that. So it's recruitment is a big process actually. If you then a mistake actually in some points, definitely candidate did insight actually. If some candidate did some mistakes now, definitely the HOD will ask who recruits you and where are you coming from. He will tell, okay, if XYZ Prem recruits me for this position, definitely the call will come to my head recruiter. And head recruiter, definitely he will show me what are the key skills they have, and definitely they will start searching his documents. So this is the problems we have here. Yeah. Coming to my point, actually I forgot what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Prem, generally compensation is a reward given to the employee for his work done. So how the reward is fixed, either market rate or piece rate?
Okay, you're asking about increment.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, as before, actually, what I'm told is the culture. It depends on culture. See, in India, it will give about the performance based. If you're working, example, you're working in a consultancy. Okay, what consultancy will do? For 6 months, they ask him to work you in a company. After 7th month, they will take the report of your performance. What is Sherani performance? Based on that, they will give the hike or bonus. Or else in consultancy, what they will follow, if you shortlist one candidate, they will give certain type of incentives. 1% and 2% interview, 3% interview. This is the process they will work actually. It depends on performance in India. But if you go over the seas, the performance is based on every year you will get 100 USD. It's a general thing. It's not a performance. It's a general thing. After 5 years, we used to give you a loyalty bonus. That's called loyalty bonus. If you're working for the long term, definitely we will go for the loyalty bonus. Loyalty bonus is nothing but we will go 12,000 USD for the candidate. I hope you understand.
Okay.
We will give 12,000 USD for the candidate. So this is a hike that we are giving per year after 5 years. So this is, it depends on culture actually, here in India and overseas. If you go
Yes, sir.
Germany or else like European countries or US, they will give after 5 years or 3 years. They have the bond like, if you work for the 3 years in your company, definitely we will give 6,000 USD as an increment. It depends on the culture.
Okay, sir.
All right, sir. Sir, could you please share us the percentage of PF fixed in your company?
See, actually, to be frank, I can aware of that. Actually, we fix for 18%. 18. Okay, 18. But I'm
Okay,
not in-depth knowledge about that payroll. To be frank, I really had payroll actually because I don't know why, but yeah, I've done a depth knowledge about the payroll. If we talk about recruitment strategy, implementations, or operations, I'm ready to answer. Yeah. Okay. To recruit my industry for oil and gas. Okay. So first thing is this: how is good in posting the jobs, and how is just doing it? If there is a software called Adobe, right? Are you aware of Adobe, right?
Yes, sir.
Adobe. So if the basic skill sets are what I am looking for the candidates. If it's a marketing, why I'm saying is a marketing.
Yes,
It's
sir.
just don't match for this all the positions. Just for marketing, I'm giving the example. The person should be good in Adobe because Adobe gives a clear view about how the candidate is going to post the job in, for example, in LinkedIn or social media. If they have knowledge now, they can easily post or something like getting the views or getting connects is easy for him. And how is just marketing our corporate culture. For example, Shell for XYZ, Shell is launching a new plant for LPG, liquid petroleum gas. And our plant is also releasing at the same time, for example, LPG. So in market, which one is reaching in a safe manner? In the sense, Shell is also launching LPG. I am also launching the LPG. So just reaching the customers is making some sense, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
So here marketing speaks. Now marketing makes a sense actually. So the person should be good about aware of marketing. First, what is marketing? So generally, actually, we will post actually directly go in LinkedIn. We just push. This is the company XYZ, and we are launching the new project of LPG. That's it. Is it making any sense? Just for the views, just we are posting. It will not give some sense. Yeah. So this is the marketing. You're getting my point, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sir.
Getting some please.
Yeah. Next question. On time to time, an employee's performance has to be evaluated. If that's the case, what are the appraisal methods or practice in your organization?
I'm sorry. Please can you repeat your question?
Okay, sir.
Voice
On
is
time to
breaking.
time. Okay, sir. On time to time, an employee's performance has to be evaluated. If that's the case, what are the appraisal methods practiced in your organization?
So I think I have given the answer before itself. See, actually, appraisal in the sense is directly into an definitely go on increment, right? Appraisal is depends on two things. One is position wise, one is salary wise.
Yes, sir.
But
We are
it's
expecting for position size, wise, sir.
position wise, definitely actually in oil and gas industry. See, if it is an IT industry, 3 years is an executive. If it is in service industry or logistics industry, 4 years. But in oil and gas industry, 6+ years is considered as 2 years experience.
Yes,
See, actually, if I'm going to the starting position, what the experienced candidate, what I am recruited is like 16+. This is the fresher that I am recruiting. From 16+ to 42 or 43. The overall experience. If you go into subsurface, the position called subsurface or geophysics or petroleum engineer or drilling supervisor, the experience should be in at least minimum 30+. And the salary they are what I are getting per month is 22 lakhs. Okay. And the company, our company is cash free company. Cash free is nothing but it depends on the knowledge. If you are ready to crack the interview, as per my technical team, we will not negotiate the salary. If you're asking 22 lakhs per month, we need to, because you are just generating the profit for my company, right? So definitely we will go for that. So that's a term we recruit in offer letter. It's a cash free company. This is the meaning for that.
In this upgrading era, handling information, HR information is very important. So what's your view on it, sir?
Sorry.
How you maintain your human resource management, sir? Because everything have to be recorded, right, sir? People
Yeah,
who are
definitely,
working.
definitely. Yeah, I got it. See, you know about the protocol now, right? Yeah, there is a term called RMS, Recruitment Management System. So that is a
Okay.
term that we know maintaining our database. That's only for resumes. That's only for resumes, not more than that actually. It will that's a database actually. If I want to maintain who's getting called or who is getting shortlisted or who is getting rejected,
Yes, sir.
sometimes CV is good, okay, and the candidate is not good in good response, like it's not picking the call. But I want to save that in future.
Yes, sir.
So this is the thing. It's called RMS in Naukri portal. It's called Recruitment Management System. Apart from that, there is software called SharePoint or Zoho tool. In India, they will use Zoho tool. Like Renault, Nissan, Daimler, or like a BMW. This is a company they are using Zoho tool, and Zoho company is a leading for it. Okay, we are using is SharePoint, the software called SharePoint. Okay.
SharePoint. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a database for us. It's like per day we will store around 5 TB. Okay. So this is
Okay,
the we are storing because we have around 12 plus talent persons, like talent and acquisition team. We have around 12 persons in your team actually. So every day we want to store the candidate who is shortlisted, who is interviewed. If interview, what is his current status? Okay, first round he is clear. And if rejected, why he is rejected? So we want to report every Tuesday. We have meeting with my CEO and COO individually. So we want to report directly to him. If there is an head of HR for my talent and acquisition team, I'm working under him. But still, I want to report to my CEO and COO in corporate meetings. So I want to presence. It depends on we are using SharePoint and the RMS. This is a tool that we are maintaining the database about the candidates.
Okay. Sir, have you overcome the employees' grievances, sir?
See, as I told before, oil and gas industry is fully deposed. There is hundreds and hundreds of grievances there actually inside. Basically, I'm in corporate actually. I'm in corporate. The site will be around 500 kilometers away from our corporate. It's in deep forest because the oil will be exposure from the forest in African countries. I'm telling about in our company what we are using. Every 3 months we'll go to site. Our HR team will be go to sites. See, actually, in our company, recruitment team is separate. Law is like IR department is separate. I hope you know about IR, right? IR department, industrial registration.
Okay, sir. Okay.
They are the one person handling the grievance, complaints about the employees, union, labor law. Like this is the things. Okay. And we have talent management team separately. We have the induction team separately. We have administration team separately. We have payroll team separately. So this is around in HR we have around 13 teams. Okay. Different manner. But every 3 months we will go to site to review the candidates and employees if they are having any queries or any complaints individually. See, if the candidate is working in petroleum department, we have some queries, but he just hesitate to tell beyond that his HOD. If complaints near to an HOD will definitely take an action. How you can tell about us and about our department. So candidate will be little hesitate. So what the strategy we are following is we will go for an individual. If I am just inquiring the candidate of XYZ, the person from his same team, they will not know that what I am asking because it will make some complex inside the team. How you can tell about me and how you can. So we can just go for the individual basis to get some the knowledge about any problems that they have faces or any grievance they're handling.
Okay.
And we just give a solution for them. And we have IR team separately, industrial relation team separately. They are just aware of laws. What are the Nigerian law? What are the Indian law? And what is the union? If company forms a union, if an organization.
Okay, sir.
These
are the human rights law you follow in Nigeria.
Yeah, definitely. And they have separate team. Actually, I told before there is 10 models in HR. right? One is recruitment and one is learning talent management.
Okay, sir.
I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
One is
Yes,
one is payroll, one is payroll, one is IR. IR in the sense industrial relation. Just
Okay.
going and relation with the people. It's like industrial relation. If any problem with grievance, any problem with complaints, just make some relationship with the candidates, and they are sharing his problems. And their job is just satisfy their problems. That's it. It's the main thing of it's a big job of IR is a big job. You want to know about the laws.
Okay, sir.
Section 11. And if you join in the company just sharing your joining formalities, like it's called Form 11. Form 11. And the induction will speak about Form 12. So this is a loss actually, if you joined in the
Okay.
company. So that will be handled by IR department.
Okay, sir.
We told about the HR audit, and will the data be entered daily or weekly or monthly, sir?
Actually, it depends on the interviews. So, mostly we go for the daily basis. Sometimes, see, if I am a multitasking person, I am a multi-talented person, I am a gold medalist, whatever it may be, after 1 year, information definitely will get forgot, right? What
Yes.
we will do in Monday, definitely will forget on Saturday. If you're doing in the daily basis, it will make some sense. We will not make mistakes, and we will have regular data. Correct sentence is regular data. We are just have the regular flow of data day by day.
Yes.
We will go for daily basis only. Sometimes depends on interview status, about the candidate status, resume status, visa status, biometric status. Yes, sir. I'm just telling about overview about my company. I
Yes,
don't know
sir.
about what
That's
you
what
guys
we
follow.
need. How an oil energy gas company do such recruitment process, because we all know like IT company regular process, but this is apart from that, it's different service sector. So we have to know regarding that. No, sir. That's what.
Fine. That's great.
Okay, sir. That's all the questions, sir. The session ends here.
It's done.
And thanks for your
Okay.
time, sir. Valuable time. I would like to extend my gratitude to you, sir, in behalf of our
Yeah,
Aditya
thank you.
Business Management. And we are all so grateful for this, sir. I know this is a tough situation. Even you are so busy, man. You helped
Busy man.
helped us.
I want to know about your recording got switch off, right?
Yeah, sir.
Your recording mode has got switch off, right? Australia that you're recording.
Still recording, sir. We are recording.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Fine.
Okay, sir. That's all, sir. Thank you for this wonderful session, sir.
Same here, Murugan, right? Same here.
Yeah, sir.
And definitely you are going to become a HR, right? Or somewhat.
Yeah, sir. I still
You're
not
going to become a
decided, sir.
HR.
Yeah,
Okay,
sir.
okay. So decide the core that what you're going to be. And if HR, why you want to become an HR? Definitely the first question will be in interview. This is a question. Why I want to recruit you?
Yeah, sir.
Just be ready with that. Okay. So I'm not a sir. I just call me as Prem. I'm 2019 posted from Chennai. Okay, if you're
Yep.
calling me as a sir, definitely we'll making some time. I'm a senior person, like 16 plus years experience. I'm just 1.5 year.
Yeah, okay, Prem. Thanks.
Yeah, same here. Have a great day. And if any queries or any doubts, you can call me on any time. Okay. And if in future, if you have any doubts, definitely keep touch. If everything goes good, I hope for job sites. I can do something that I can.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. I think now we can start recording now.
Nanmadi.
Yeah, sure.
Nanmadi have to speak.
Yeah. Anybody
Oh.
have any doubts? Just clarify with me.
Yes.
Prem, thank you for the information you have provided.
Yeah, I want to know about this session is useful for you. Is making any sense? Like this 1
Yes,
hour
sir.
session will
It
be
makes
very
sense
useful.
for us, sir. Because we don't, as we are upcoming learners, we don't know how the recruitment process actually happens in an organization. Apart from the textbooks, we have to get knowledge regarding the recruitment process. So, like you people only can experience and share us what is actually happening in a corporate world. That's what the session is mean for. So that only our college has allotted for us to take a task like this, so that you could have some knowledge regarding the actual recruitment process. So that we are doing like this, sir.
So actually, I forgot one thing in recruitment. This is the most important thing in recruitment. How we be in all over the world. First, we go for the portal. First we are understanding the JD about the client, what their requirement, and what we need actually. Apart from that, we go for client mapping. Client mapping in the sense, what are the education that we need, and what is the experience that they need, and what is the profile that we need, and what is the salary that our client is expecting. We don't go beyond about the expectation, right? So this is the thing. First, we do go for sourcing in portal, term called sourcing the candidates. Once we source the candidate, definitely we go for screening. Okay, either the resume is okay based on our skill sets. Once the screening is completed, am I audible, right?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
You are audible.
Yeah. Once the screening is completed, then we go for scheduling. Scheduling in the sense it's an interview. Okay, interview is like maybe a phone call or maybe a Zoom or maybe a Skype. Okay. If the candidate is got selected, it's what I'm speaking is recruitment process. This is a recruitment process.
Yes, sir. We are getting you, sir.
Choosing, screening, scheduling, interviewing is the recruitment process. Once the candidate got interview and they get successfully placed, that's secondary process. If the candidate got rejected, the process is completed. There is no use of getting go further in the recruitment. If the candidate got selected, candidate got selected. Fourth process is we go for the document verification. Okay, we got a mail and this is happy to see this. Okay, kindly say or send me documents and we will rectify it and we can verify it. Either the candidate is sending exact certificates about what is his future and what is his resume. And apart from that, if the candidate is experienced, definitely we go for check the pay slips, what he is getting in the previous company. And fifth is document verification. Seventh one is like he's still joining. Joining is the sense you want to follow up till the candidate. Okay, if you just sourcing the candidate and he is just interviewing, after interview you will not get any update from the candidate. You are not giving any update to the candidate. It's not making sense at all. So you'll be in touch. It'll be a good touch. If the candidate, feel free to ask if anything they needed. So this is the thing I need. This is the thing. How can I need that?
Okay.
So we'll be a good friend for the candidate. Then and then a candidate have the good, like what is the exact word I can say here? Rapport. Good rapport you can build with the candidate. Okay. So it's making a good bond to an organization. Yeah. It will give a good reference for your future requirements. If the candidate is working in a X company and you have your colleagues in your company, definitely they will get refer. Okay, this is a company, it's a good company, it's a good culture, you can try here. So it will definitely reflect for your recruitment, right? So you can have a good rapport with the candidate.
Okay.
So this is the main process about the recruitment: screening, sourcing, interviewing, scheduling interviews. This is the main process.
Yeah, sir.
Sandhya?
Thank you, Prem. Thank you for sharing your experience and spending your precious time with us. You answering all our questions patiently. So thank you, Prem.
On my side, actually, all the best for your MBA. Actually, do well. Everyone. Okay. Do well.
Yes, sir.
Concentrate. I hope. I believe that this COVID situation is really hectic. I don't know how to come back from this. But,
Thank you, Prem, for I should ask you more thanks because I am pressuring up for past 1 week, I think so. In your busy schedule,
I told that, right? Currently, I'm in India. Actually, I'm doing a work from home job. From here in Nigeria, it's 4 hours difference. So I want to wake up at 1 o'clock at midnight, and I want to work for 6 till evening 6. It depends because now there is no timing at all. Work from home. Just 1 hour before I close my laptop.
Really a very big insight for us as a future HR. Thank you so much because we know this pandemic situation is very difficult, but even though you supported us as a upcoming generation to HR department, you really support us. You don't know how you mean to us. Thank you so much. This is on behalf of our Aditya institution. We have much gratitude. We spend as much gratitude to you. Thank you, HOD Dr. N. Sudrapandian sir, for giving us such an opportunity to explore our HR in other overseas. Thank you so much, sir. It's a provoking session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prem.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah. Good day.
Bye, Prem. Take care.
Yeah, sure. Same.
Thanks, bro.
You can wind up, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.